This is a ABSN original series.
What's going on, everybody, man? Welcome to another edition of Sports Knowledge. This one is important, man, because this one is gonna hit you. You know, you the fans, you the people, or I should say, we the people. And we're gonna be talking about the move to streaming with sports and how it is impacting fans financially and in other ways. So we're gonna be getting into that. There's a lot to talk about, you know, major deals happening with these networks. A lot of these costs are spread across. A lot of these games are spread across different platforms. So you want to pay attention to this, man, because it is getting expensive. It's getting real expensive. And yeah, we're going to kick it, man. We're going to get into it, man. I'm your boy in Popular Opinion Sports here with my co-host, Big Pet Sports Talk. And bro, when you talking about money, you know, we talking about bread now. So the folks might want to listen up, man. Talking about this streaming stuff. What you think?
Yeah, man, it's getting real hectic out here, man. Like you gotta have about 13 different platforms just to watch a full NFL season. And that's not even like, you're not even being able to watch your favorite team without the Sunday ticket if you're out of state. And then you're not even able to watch a lot of the key games if you don't have a lot of these doggone streaming networks, man. It's bad, man. But we're going to get into it. We're going to tell you the truth. It's Aboriginal sports knowledge, man. Just give you guys some things that we seeing, what's going on and what things are heading towards with this sports game, man. It's getting bad, man. It's getting bad.
Yeah, it is getting bad, but I got some things I'm gonna read. We're gonna dive into it here in just a second. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, please. Pull up, man. Grab a chair, man. Tap in, get your books, write some notes down. The sports knowledge, man. Let's get it. All right, man, we are back in the building. We're going to kick this off, man. We're going to talk about how people are paying for streaming and how much it's cost, how much it's starting to cost. And what I did was I did some things with the AI, and it spit out a lot of research. So I'm going to be reading with that. We're gonna be reacting. We're gonna do what we do. Y'all know what it is, man. So let's go right ahead and get into it. All right, check it out. So the streaming shift in sports and its impact on fans. You guys.
Right.
Now I'm not gonna read everything, so I'm gonna kind of summarize a lot of this, man. But it says the move to streaming has brought certain conveniences to fans. Subscribers can watch games on various devices, TVs, phones, tablets, and often pause or replay content on demand. Streaming packages like the NFL Sunday Ticket or NBA League Pass allows fans to follow out-of-market teams more easily than in the old cable era, expanding access to games that were previously unavailable. For example, 47,000 plus live events per year are now streamed on ESPN's direct to customer service, including NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, etc. An unprecedented breadth of content. Fans today have more flexibility to watch what they want when they want, and are no longer tethered to cable box or scheduled TV broadcasts. So it is giving you a pro here, a benefit. It's telling you, you know, you have all this access now. You know, you can access it anywhere. You know, at work, at school, at home. You know, on the plane. You know, at the pool. You know, wherever you want. You can pull up the game and watch it on your phone, tablet, whatever. But like everything in life, there are drawbacks. And to be honest with you, most of these things now are streaming. Cable is basically obsolete. So what we're talking about here today, it's happening now, but it's going to get more in depth in the future. And I'm telling you, we're going to talk about it, man. But they give you a little perk here. They sell it to you. Like I said, you know, they always trying to sell you something as if it's beneficial to you without giving you the drawbacks to it. But what is your overall thoughts on streaming just in general, Pat, before we continue? I want to get your thoughts.
I just think this is their way of capitalizing on the actual fan, aka fanatic, because they know that you're going to want to watch your team. They know that a lot of people have teams that are out of state, so you can't get them locally, so you're going to have to do quote-unquote NFL Sunday ticket, NBA League Pass, hockey ice, or whatever they call their package, you know, the MLB
center ice or something like that.
Yeah, center ice, you know, Major League Baseball's package. I mean, it's gonna get bad, and it's already bad. You're already paying for like 4 different things just to watch the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine when the NBA is like, you know what, we're gonna capitalize on it too. Then MLB is gonna capitalize on it. Then NHL is gonna capitalize on it. So the sports fan, you might have to spend at least $300 to $400 a month if you're just a fanatic and you love every sport and you love to watch the sport, man. It's getting bad, man. You know, you gotta watch games on Netflix, basketball and football.
Right,
you gotta watch stuff on Paramount, basketball and football, Amazon Prime, you know, Hulu, like YouTube. Like, you gotta go everywhere just to watch the game, man. And it's crazy, bro, but it's getting bad, man. And it's getting heavy on a lot of people's pocket.
Yeah, and that is what we're gonna get into, man. So it says here, however, like we talked about, the benefits of flexibility come with trade-offs. While a diehard fan can theoretically watch every game of their favorite league via streaming, doing so has become complicated and expensive. No single streaming service carries all major sports. No single streaming service carries all major sports. So you cannot just go to one spot. There's no Walmart in this thing. You know what I'm saying? You can't just go to one spot and get everything you want. No, you gotta shop around. So it says fans frequently find themselves asking, where's the game on? And frustration. In the past, a basic cable package might cover all local and national games in one place. Now, multiple subscriptions are needed to cover your bases, one analyst quirks. For example, to see every NFL game, a fan would need a combination of CBS via Paramount Plus, Fox via the Fox One app, NBC via Peacock, ESPN/ABC via ESPN Plus, Amazon Prime for your Thursday games, NFL Sunday Ticket for your out-of-market games, and like my bro mentioned, even Netflix now. If you want to watch games on Christmas or Thanksgiving, you know what I'm saying? So this fragmentation has eroded the simplicity that sports fans once enjoyed. Look, man, ain't nobody trying to be out here searching for these games. Just put the game on, or put these games on under, like they used to do, under one umbrella. Because and you're gonna see how this breaks down, and how and what it is, it's divvying up the pot, so to speak. You got all these big wigs want a piece of the sports, want a piece of y'all, you know, want a piece of your pocket, your energy, you know. So you got all these big wigs come together, and they're like, man, you know what? I'm trying to get in on it. Remember back in the day when Vince McMahon was trying to get in on football? You see what I'm saying? Like, they're attracted to this stuff because sports make so much money, you know, and we're all at the mercy of these dudes. So you want to watch sports, we all love it, so you got to pay. Now, what they then did is, instead of paying one, they're like, nah, I want part of this too. I want part of this too. I want part of this too. So everybody that's normally they just stream movies and things, like people like Netflix, Amazon, now everybody's getting in on sports. Remember, back in the day, you had the NBA on TNT, you know, and it came on ABC, I think.
It was NBC.
NBC, yep. NBA on NBC, yep.
Is the NBA on NBC.
So it was the NBA on NBC. You know, so
what's the old Turner?
Yeah. So you knew where to go, you know, to watch, you know, and then you had, you know, football. You had Fox, CBS, NBC, Monday Night Football. Now it's so spread out because all these streaming services, because remember, it's streaming now. The cables, your Cox, your Comcast, remember, like you said, used to be Turner Network, Time Warner Cable is what it was called back in the day. So all that is dead. What they did, those companies, they said, look, we can't compete with these streaming services. We just gonna sell y'all internet. Yeah, we're gonna sell y'all internet because you can't stream without the internet. So smart, right? We just gonna sell y'all the internet and let them capitalize on. So everybody's getting a piece. See what I'm saying? Everybody's getting a piece, man. And it's the fans that are suffering. And we're gonna get into how much all this costs here in a second, man. But like you said, Pat, bro, it used to be simple. You know? NBA on NBC. I mean,
people forget that NFL football was on just one network too, CBS. Before Jerry Jones got involved, I forgot the dude's name, but got involved with the owner of Fox. And he got the Fox contract with the Cowboys first, and then everybody jumped in on Fox.
You know, I'm going to tell you the story of probably the most impactful experience I've had in my professional life. Go back to the fall of 1993. The Cowboys were losing $1 million a month in cash flow. Sports was not financially sound at that time. Things had to change. You had to have a different approach to stadium and revenues. But more importantly than anything, television was always the difference maker.
Roll internet. One. Take that track in. We're on.
That's when I got that phone call from Mr. Murdoch from his boat. And he basically said, I think maybe I was a stalking horse in the last negotiation. In other words, never had a serious chance, even though I was asked to bid. And I said, Mr. Murdoch, if you come in here and you make that kind of substantive commitment to the National Football League, I'll assure you I will lay in front of trains, I will blow the house down before I let you just be a stalking horse. Now back then, I might not have been as respected for a bite. It might have been just bark, but I still would have shown them how to bite if I would needed to.
Good evening, and have we got a blockbuster announcement for you tonight?
Fox outbid CBS for the rights to a very lucrative NFC package by $100 million.
When we got the number, Pat Boland, the committee member, and I were sitting there kicking each other underneath the table. We were cool up on top of the table, but boy, we were kicking the hell out of each other underneath. That particular negotiation, it changed sports. It certainly let the NFL go to another level of going to the public.
It's time for Fox NFL Sunday.
Hello, folks. I'm Terry Bradshaw, and this is a great moment.
Same game, new attitude, and that attitude, to me, John, demonstrates excitement.
It did change the presentation of sports as we knew it before Fox made that contract with the NFL. They built a network, but what is amazing, they knew what to do with it when they got it. I appreciate what Rupert Murdoch and Fox have done for this boy.
You see what I'm saying? So it's innovative minds, I guess you could say. People like Jerry Jones who figure out, we can get way more money out of people. It used to just be on CBS, but we can go ahead and get into it.